Hi guys, it's Miss Katie. So I am not sure how many of you got to watch my whole video about scheduling, but in that video I talked for a moment about a structured playtime. And that would be a time where you pull out some old toys and reintroduce them to your kiddo. However, I understand a lot of times those toys get put away because our kids have not figured out how to use them. So, in our world of special education, we often address that using a picture schedule that breaks down the task in order to give the student visual access to instructions on how to complete it. We do that with paper photos that are laminated and put into a binder. But I know everyone doesn't have binders and laminators and things like that in their home. So what I found for you is an app that can do what we do at school at your house. It's called I Get It Apps. It is great. However, it only is supported on the Apple software system. So if you're using Androids, I have not found a solution for you yet that's as great as this. I'm still working on it. When I do, I'll let you know. But with I Get It Apps, what you can do is recreate the picture activity schedules that we do at school at home. And so I made an example for you guys that we can take a look at today on how to make a toy. Make a picture activity schedule to complete a toy. So for this toy, we're going to do a color stacker. I know everybody probably has one at their house. So I opened my I Get It app. I'm going to tap on my user, and up comes a bunch of stories. So some of these are pre-filled. I made one on my own, and it's right here. And if you look carefully, you can see that it is our stacking toy. So I'm going to click on my stacking toy. And I'm going to click on read, which is in the top right-hand corner. So on the first page, it just says stack toy. So we go to the next page. This page says off. So it is what the toy looks like when all of the pieces are off. Once that page is done, so we took all the pieces off the toy, we can press our check mark. And this is fun for the kids to do. Boom, big check mark, it's done. We can go to the next page. So we're going to say, if you're a parent, you're working with your kiddo, what we would say at school, we keep our language super simple. We would just say blue on. And that would be the instruction for your kiddo to put blue on. Once they complete that, they can press their check. Boom. They've got their check. We can turn the page. So there's an arrow at the bottom to turn the page. Next is green on. So we would find our green, put it on. So your child is looking at the picture, then they're looking at the toy in front of them, and they're following the picture model to complete this activity. This is, I think, going to be a really good resource for a lot of our kids. And sure, I understand this toy. There are students in my class that could do this no problem. So if you like the idea of the app, just know you could do it with a more difficult stacking toy. You could do it with Legos. You could do it with a Mr. Potato Head. There's lots of different options. So I don't want to have to go through this whole thing, but as you're working with your kiddo with this, eventually they could be able to find the app, open it up, find the story, do it all by themselves. The first couple times, you'll probably need to go through it with them, show them how it works. Every time they find the right color, yellow on, great job. Orange on, they put the orange on, great job, right? So then they are getting that verbal reinforcement from you. They're starting to enjoy a toy that they have not had access to before. And it's creating that really good connection between like a positive feeling and a toy that they may have struggled with in the past. And then maybe they'll have something new to play with, and that would be so great because finding leisure activities, I'm sure you guys know, is not always the easiest for our kiddos. So anything that we can build into their repertoire of things to do that's fun is always a bonus. All right, so again, that is I Get It apps. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, I suggest checking it out. It is free. It is great. I just took photos with the iPad and loaded them into the story. I am not super tech savvy, and it was very easy to use. So good luck, guys. If you are able to check it out, let me know. I would love to hear from you about it. And when I find something for our Android users, I will pass it along. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.